All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You know what, Gray Hughes? I think you're right. I think something is going on with YouTube. I think they're hacking our channels or something. But all right, lagrange, Indiana. Is it connected? They're saying it probably is connected to all the madness and that's going on in our beloved state of Indiana. Now, they are now coming together and they're telling people do not move to Indiana. Stay out. Something big's going to be going on. Uh, I wouldn't doubt it with all the pedos, the biker clubs, and all that. We've been getting threats up here. Hey, what happened to the management team here? I don't know. I don't know what happened in Delphi. Well, they're still in court, and I imagine it'll probably take a while. It's confusing because you got so many people that look like Richard Allen. You got Duvall, you got the Sullivans, you got Holder, you got a lot of these guys that there's numerous people that look like him. So what is going on? I don't know. I woke up curled up like a ball this morning. Someone around here in this complex doing something from what the authorities are saying. So don't worry, folks. I feel like I got another 50 people in me. I think that's what they've been doing here up in this little town. I hope they get them all. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, everyone's complaining already. Who's yelling outside? That be these new people, and one's been here for a while. That's what's been going on around here. Yeah, I think like that management team is gone. So all you people around here claiming the lady in the office, I don't think she's going to be able to save you guys. I don't even think the owner can save these guys or these guys and women. So what was going on up in the front of the building up there? I think it was like from apartment 13 to 8 or something. Something was going on there. I know the police were up in there. I think they are. I think so, man. This is crazy, right? It's got to be crazy. I would say so. So no verdict yet on the Delphi case. Let the judge know. I got some of these idiots up here. I think. I do believe that this witchery sorcery stuff they're talking about now, folks. I have a feeling something very, very bad is going to happen to these Odin biker, whoever they are, traffickers. And they're literally other YouTubers are saying stay out of Indiana. Well, you could have told me a while ago. Here I am stuck in the middle of these idiots. If it ain't the biochemists that these biker clubs or KK or whoever they are using, it's the witches and warlocks and demons we got to deal with here. I don't know, bunch of crazies. But you can get the old hag out of here again because they're already complaining when she showed back up. There's something demonic. I don't want it in me. Send it back. I'm going to give you all the apartment numbers that this stuff is coming from. I feel sorry for that cop that was here the other day. He didn't look in good shape. I don't know what these people did to him. But when you got the police saying something is not right here, it's demonic or something, something's going on, I'm like, oh yeah, I've been going through this for 15 years. I was a fine specimen of a chiseled rock granite stone when I moved into this place. I don't know what these people did. I don't even think they have surgeons. We got people dying left and right out here. I don't even think they're surgeons operating on these people. It is literally a madhouse. Now you folks want to know where I got all my ideas and everything. Exactly. The news. Watch it. Because there's people dying like flies. There's people down there, down south, dying like flies. We, the people of Lagrange, excuse me, and the good people of Indiana, we rest our case against these people. We've rested our case. They've been found guilty as charged of madness. So where is everybody? Where'd everybody go? I guess people are trying to get a hold of somebody in the office around here, and no one can get, there's no answer. Where'd everyone go? I had no idea. Listen, I will be happy with 50 million. I'd be happy with 50 million out of this deal. I wanted to start negotiations at 100 million. But, Mr. Trump said that was just a little bit too much. So we're going to start at 50 mil cold cash. I don't want no checks. I don't want none of that crap. 50 mil cold cash for the bullshit this town and Indiana's been putting me through. You know, by now, when everyone was telling me, dude, you're on your way, I think you're going to make it big, they hit me. They didn't want me to be big because, well, then that meant everything I said was true about them people. So I know a lot of you folks are trying to get a hold of the management team and hold of the owners, and they're mysteriously gone. Ain't that a coincidence? I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know what's going on around here. I'm just a YouTube creator. I do now believe in this witchery and sorcery stuff they've been doing, or demonic stuff. I do believe it is real. You want to call me crazy, go ahead, but there's just been way too much stuff happening around here. If it ain't witches and demons and goblins or cults or whatever, then it is a trafficking, meth ring, and child trafficking ring, and sex. Right? So, good riddance, goodbye, LaGrange, Indiana. We'll rebuild. Bigger, better, stronger. But I knew they would run as soon as word got out that there was more than one. I knew they would run from Delphi and get out of there. And that's what they did, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe we solved this case. And there is going to be more arrests of police and higher ups, I think, from what I've been told, because it was rigged. It was corrupt. No, I'm not saying Richard is not innocent. I'm saying we got proof now that they tried to lead everything away from this secret society or whatever, the Mason or whatever these guys were, 23 degree, 33 degree Mason, whatever they were. They might not have been there, but and we don't care if they even did the murders. All we wanted was proof that we are living in our own borders with psychos. People that actually go out into the woods and do sacrificial stuff and worship whatever, trees and stuff or whatever. So, yeah, I think it seems pretty right on. We just wanted the proof that this, look at Pentagon, this is what I'm dealing with, right? It's no wonder one day we feel good, the next day we're curled up like a ball. This demonic demon shit you got going on. See, now you can handle this if you want, but it's pretty much, we got full control of everything. So we can handle it if you want, Pentagon. I know you don't want to get your hands dirty. I understand that. You know me, I know you. We've been doing this for many years back and forth. I'm family around and I'm doing the best I can. You're not giving me too many weapons here to fight these people off. So here we go, and here's another proof. We got rid of the demon winds, you said. I don't know how to send demon winds, but if you are not a white boy in this state or in this country or whatever, you might want to leave. I'm trying to save these people's lives. They think it's a joke. I'm like, it's not. It's happening. It's gonna happen. Even Elon Musk said it's too far gone. It's too far gone. This is gonna happen whether you like it or not, folks. The Pentagon's been telling you folks, don't attack, don't mess with us. Everyone's been telling these people, they fail to listen. They're bringing in giants, right? 6'4" guys walking around. I can hear that guy yelling his big mouth all the way down here. Everyone can, right? We hit the nail on the button, Mr. President. And now all we got to do is drive this stake into this little town's heart and all the people around it in Indiana. They are corrupt. There's plenty of proof. People died. There's plenty of proof of that. They were mishandled. They were abused. They were retards. That's what they call us out here. So, amongst other things, baby, sissy, and everything. I just can't tell. When guys walk up on me, you just can't hit them. You just can't hit them. You can't do stuff like that. So I think we pretty much have found the culprits in this little town. I will be doing aerial shots. Authorities said it's okay to show you places, the hotspot on the Google Maps. If, like I said, they can try and hit me again and poison me. But now the government knows. So now their doors will be busted in, their families and all that stuff probably. We know we're telling the truth. And many people have been saying it for a while around here. And this is my last swan song to America. This is it, Trump. This is my last thing. You don't do anything about this. Then I imagine the people take it in their own hands, and I'm already dead anyway, so it don't matter to me, but give us some power up here, man. My next thing, I'm going to call George. And then, sure, my next thing is see if I can get some Mongos out here and some Hells Angels. Maybe team up and take these dudes out. Well, we mean business. You're not going to stop us. You can send police to try and, oh, no, that's just them. No, no, it went too far. I don't know what they did to me. I really don't care. I'm alive, though. And that's what I think we need to do. Start get a hold of some of the outlaws. I ain't rich, guys, but I would gladly pay you $500 to come up here and stomp the shit out of anybody that's found, even if they have a badge, that is found guilty of this corruption. And it's no wonder these people have been getting away with murder. They're hiding behind police badges and corrupt people and everything. You know, I think I had the mayor's, I think I had the mayor's daughter or sister, or I think his sister or something, his mother of Indiana used to live here, I think. In this apartment complex, I used to help her out once in a while. Whoever the mayor is or the governor or whatever, I forget the guy's name. I don't know what happened to her. She had a, I don't know. She talked to one of the guys out here, and the next day, she had a bloody nose, and she was rushed to the hospital. She said she was talking to some guy in the front of the building or something, and didn't feel right. No, is that what's going on? I think so, man. Holcomb, Mayor Holcomb, or whatever his name is. And it's crazy because we just about have we have three people whose names are involved in the Delphi case that lived here in this apartment complex. And some of these people were saying that one guy that lived here, Mike, they were saying it was him or something. I don't know, man. It could be. It's got to be investigated. You just can't take it as, oh, well, they're people that live at a disability house or something, so they're all crazy and don't know what they're talking about. You got to take this stuff into consideration, right? So, no, 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 I didn't slow down. Yesterday, I drove through here doing 20 miles an hour. Wow. I'm working on getting a truck. So when next time people start jumping out in front of you, and oh, the police did say, the guy started laughing. He's like, I'm like, can these people, if they start jumping out in front of people, can they just run them down and then call the police and get? The guy started laughing. Well, I can't tell you to do that, but if your life feels in danger, well, this is what we're dealing with. He didn't scare me. He kept wanting me to fight him. And I'm not dumb. I'm not going to lose everything I got. I could have easily walked in here and put my groceries and stuff down and went back out there and confronted the guy. But I told him, you're drunk. Go back into your apartment. Right? Quit walking around bullying people. Go back to your apartment, sir. And I was very polite to the dude. And you can ask anyone around here. And I'm very polite. It ain't my job. Right? But what we're tired of is these people saying, get a hold of these people, get a hold of them people. Nothing gets done, right? And this has been going on for many, many years in this town. It's a circle. You call one. I've watched these people call the police themselves. The police come out and nothing happens and they leave and they come up to me and say, see, told you, ain't a dang thing anybody's going to do. Something crazy's going on. I'm like, it's called corruption. It's called the devil. It's called, them people are not church people. That church isn't even certified or sanctioned by any church. It's just some wacko walking around thinking he's Charlie Manson. I mean, come on. Are you that dumb? Are these people that crazy not to see this madness? I would say it's pretty crazy to me. I think they're dumping people's. I think they're dumping people's souls, or they're bringing it from the church or something. Listen, church, not Ryan Up Church. I'm not talking about Ryan Up Church. I am talking about this psychotic cult church in town here, whatever church it is that these people are coming from, or whatever. They're bringing that thing here. These people are bringing this thing here. We get rid of one of them, and they bring in another one. And the next thing you know, we're all curled up in the corner. Our backs are hurting. We're all slumped over. Can't crap because most of these guys are constipated. That goes back down there to the apartments of 37, 35, all the way up to 40. Mysteriously, they're healed all of a sudden. I know what you're talking about out there. I know. I'm seeing it. I know what you're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I will be a witness for you. I will testify in front of God when I go to Him. After all what these people did, drove me completely up and mad. And now people are saying it's someone is spiking their cannabis, right? I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? And that's possible. They could be spiking the cannabis if they're going to a cannabis store and the cannabis store is not testing the cannabis, or they got a rogue worker in their division that's switching cannabis out with tainted cannabis, or then yes, it's very possible these people are flipping out because they're on not cannabis, but cannabis that's tainted or laced with, who knows, PCP. It could be meth. It could be anything. 2395. Good morning, Miss Debbie Fox. How you doing? Any verdict in? Yes, Deb. I was waiting for you to get up, so I went ahead and went live real quick. Oh, people are trying to get a hold of a management team or something, and no one's there. Nobody's answering. I don't know. Maybe they killed her. I have no idea. They might have. I don't know. I'm telling you, they might have kidnapped her ass. They might be making snuff films with her. I have no idea. Ain't none of my effing business. Good morning, Debbie. No, stop that thing. We're gonna try and stop this thing. I don't know what it is, man. I'm Debbie. I'm telling you, they did something. It come from somebody. I'm gonna give it back to him if you don't want to take it. I'm gonna send old Louie over there. Uh, and these people are gonna take back their sickness. We're gonna send it back. Like I said, Deb, I'm gonna show you all the aerial views of these people. The government said, go right ahead. Let us know where the hot spots are. And we're going to let them know. And I don't want police there. I want to hit the place. I want to drop a bomb on. I'll put the laser on. I got a laser. You might as well. They're nuts. Oh, Ivan says it's Harmon's cousin. Oh, good. They've been looking for that cocksucker. They've been looking for that whole family. They want that whole family and his crew that he belonged to that biker club. No shit. They are looking for that whole family. That dude did some bad shit, folks. They're so pissed off at me because I want to dig his body up. If they can't produce a body, if they cannot produce a body, they're coming for him and his family. He pissed off a lot of people. Good morning, Miss ATS News. I would not doubt if the Delphi case don't go on for another 20 years. Miss ATS News. The verdict hasn't come in yet, but I know Bobby's down there. Bobby's in Delphi, and a couple other people are down there reporting. I put in Bobby's chat. Bobby, tell the judge I'm getting attacked up here. We're gonna fire back upon these dudes. A war is about ready to break out. I hope he heard the words. I heard they think it's a joke. I'm like, it's no joke, man. This ain't no joke. We want to clean and sweep up here, up north of these people. I was like, you're right there in Delphi. Let the judge know, or Nick or whatever. If they don't call these dudes off, they're going to have a big surprise in Indiana. And I hope they hear the warning. I hope they hear the warning. I hope they hear the warning and get some people up and. But I don't want you coming here and making me feel like I'm the guilty one. And I told the authorities that many times before. When I'm around you dudes, I just feel like I did something wrong, but I haven't done nothing. And it ain't coming from me. It's coming from you. You cops are making me feel afraid, scared. You're trying to put the fear of God in me so I don't do what I need to do to protect my country. But it ain't working. Sure, I'm scared. You think I want to be tasered or beat down again? Or no, I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. And we don't have to, as American citizens, bow down to anybody in authority. Ever. The only people we have to bow down to is Jesus Christ of Nazareth and God. We don't have to bow down to anyone else because they wear a badge or wear a uniform or military. We do that out of respect. We don't have to. So let's get that straight. And I am in this war myself. So if I overreact and make calls and things happen, I'm sorry. For many years, the people here have been screaming out that they're tired of these old hags and this crime family that's running this little town. And it ain't me. And no one did nothing. So bring in Hell's Angels, get a hold of the Mongols, get a hold of the Outlaws, and come in and wipe the shit out of any of these pricks that live here. Because I'm tired of it. We've asked for help. You don't want to help. This is what happens in a country when the people scream out and no one does nothing. I don't know. You want my opinion? Yeah. They used anthrax, ricin, and a couple other chemists. Yes, Mr. Biden, open your eyes. They used biochemicals on us in our own country. Right? Why don't you go blame another country for it? You can't admit your own honkies in your own country did this to you. And they're going to do the same thing to Trump. You're just a pawn, Mr. Trump. Oh, it was great, Miss ATS News. It's great to have you back again and everything, but I think I'm done. I'm washing my hands of everything. Nothing gets done. You can report these people, nothing's going to get done. You could do whatever, nothing is going to get done until we do it. And it's going to get ugly, it's going to be violent. But until that day comes, folks, we're all slaves. We're all slaves. Now, I don't know what happened to that little lady up in the office, but I know some people are trying to contact the office. They can't get a hold of them. Call her emergency number. I would make sure she's okay because there's so many people mentioning that little lady's name. She must be King Cocaine Ladyfinger or something. I don't know. I really don't care. You're terrorists to me, and you always will be. There ain't no change in me. That's it. Oh, it's so great. Slaves, you got that right. Slaves. Yes, Miss Debbie. Yes, Miss ATS News. Slaves. She put 100%. Slaves. I know what you're saying. And I'm wondering why, when you watch my videos, why is my chat not playing back? Listen, I want all these pricks. You hear me, Trump? If you're listening, I want all these programmers that programmed YouTube, Facebook. We want all these programmers. We want everyone that's programmed this shit. Any hacker, any of them dudes. We want them all, Mr. Trump. We don't want to be racist. We want every one of these scum leeches. This will be the day we get rid of all these people. This will be the day. It'll be a great day. Good morning, Lori. We don't need no education. We don't need no force control. Exactly. I hear you there. I wish they'd get me some help up here. I know I've been listening to Uncle Ted call your congressman. But Uncle Ted, if it's corrupt, you know they're going to kill me. You know it. Right? I stepped on their toes and their little tricycle biker gang or whatever. Little pedo ring or whatever's going on, they're saying. And they attack me because all I'm doing is repeating what is all over YouTube. And they attack me. Why? Well, because I'm old now, in my 50s, broke down from working construction and everything. Right? And they send to take out the weak. Well, I hope someone hears this warning because we got proof now on my videos that hey, this guy warned you guys numerous times. This guy asked for help numerous times. No one did nothing. You got a bunch of people going nuts now, and I'm not convicting them. See, when the government and the uh, uh, apartment complexes don't do their job, people die. And when you got evidence of a guy sitting out here like me saying, "Get somebody in here, we need help," no one does nothing, and now all of a sudden people are sick, and you know that's why you got madness all around. So we are warning the other states. Indiana does have ricin and anthrax. It's these biker race groups or KKK. So, and they are using witchery and sorcery. We do not believe this is real. I know a bunch of other YouTubers a couple days ago were talking about, are we going to have to go back to burning witches and warlocks on a pole? Is that actually what we are heading back to? And I think so. And we should have stuck with it a long time ago. But you can call me deranged. I don't give a shit. You created this madness by letting it be written. And once you let it be written and you put it in the churches and you put it in the libraries, now you have brainwashed them. Now they believe. Now they believe me. It's real. You're a real devil and you need to be beheaded. Now, I know Pastor Emmanuel or Father Emmanuel saying, well, you shouldn't behead. What did the snake do? What did the Bible say to do? Father Emmanuel, what did the Bible say to do to the snake, to the serpent? Crush it under my feet and behead it. Now, I'm a peaceful man, my Father Emmanuel, my spiritual teacher. But if it was written, they now believe it. And that's why we're having this problem, sir. That's why we are having this problem. You should have never wrote, step upon the snake's head and crush it under feet and behead the snake, the two-headed beast. You should have never written that. You should have never written about the witches, vampires, and demons and all the other stuff. If you did not want people to believe it and take it for real, you would not have all these people dead. I mean, I'm with Emmanuel. Love thy neighbor. We forgive these people for trespassing. They are trespassing on me. They are using witchery and sorcery on me and whatever. I forgive them, but that don't mean I got to live around them. And that don't mean I have to like them. I forgive them what these evil bastards did. I'm not going to retaliate. God will retaliate. God will have my vengeance. No, I was just actually starting to feel pretty good. Now they brought all these people here and everything. It's almost like they're trespassing on me. Like I said, you send that shit back down over there. You send it on the other side over there, an apartment in the 50s and 40s over there. No, I think it's the 60s and 50s on the other side. You get this cult out of here, this madness, whatever it is. Go get. I don't care who they said. We know the owner. I don't care who you know. Where is the owner? Matter of fact, you got his name because the police are trying to look for him too. That's what they told me. I was out there talking to them yesterday when they're out here for some other stuff. Right? Who are you people and who owns this joint? That's what we want to know. They're trying to say Trump. I'm like, ooh, this is going to. He's already starting out the White House the wrong way. Get out here, get rid of this management team and all these people that they let move in to try and protect. You're terrorists. You bring another biker or terrorist gang punk in front of my face trying to threaten me. I'm not going to do anything. But I'm going to start calling back home and shit, letting these people, someone get me a safe house out there. I'm coming back to Chicago, and these people are effing cuckoo crazy. And what's funny is, it ain't funny. It's just delusional. I got family down south. I might go see them way down deep south. Get away from that. And what's even more crazier is my father was actually born in Indiana. Yeah, go figure. Go figure. I got ancestry here. Well, they want to kill. Well, it's the $1 billion I made. There's quadrillion billions. I ain't got no respect for no one but Jesus Christ Almighty. The rest of you are scum. You're a bunch of scum. Bunch of scums out here, man. Yo, Joey BK, how's the crab running? We got problems out here in Indiana, dude. We got problems out here. So did the verdict come in yet, Miss ATS News? I imagine it's going to take a couple of days. I know people were thinking that it's going to come right in, but no crab too cold. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on, a lot of witchery, a lot of sorcery going on, Joey. It's going to get pretty ugly in America. Just letting you know. But you know this already, because if you live anywhere in New York and you've seen the Jewish people tunneling underground, that was a sign from Jesus. Whenever the Jews start tunneling, it ain't good, boy. And I know people are saying, you don't know what you're talking about. When Moses freed the slaves from the pharaohs, they went into the wilderness. What did these Jewish people do? Where did they live? They didn't have nowhere to live. They went into the desert. What did they do? They carved into the rocks and lived within the mountains. Why? Because something was coming. So I want to thank all you New York Jews out there for showing us the sign. The sign was they were tunneling underground to get away from something. Now we realize it. Thank you, Jewish people out there. Hell is coming, and the only place to go is underground. I want to thank all the great Jewish people for sending that sign. It was biblical. I remember seeing that on the news. The Jewish people are digging tunnels underneath them. Where do the rats go? They go underground. Yeah, something's going on. Something big is going to happen in this country if the Jews are digging underground. And I want to thank them for the sign. It's happening. Trump can't even stop it. The tunneling Jews. And read your history, folks. Read your history. Because history is going to repeat itself again, ladies and gentlemen. Right in front of your faces. There ain't nothing anyone could do. I wish there was. There's only one way to solve this problem, and I don't think they can. Start digging underneath ground. Get low. Get a bunch of tinfoil. Go to a dollar store, buy a bunch of boxes of tinfoil. Wrap that hole in tinfoil. Get underground. It's happening. Get yourself some air mask with cylinders. Buy a bunch of cylinders. Right? We're going to need them in America. I'm not going to lie to you like these politicians, folks. I'm not going to lie to you like anyone. I don't have millions of dollars. There's nothing for me to lie about. This shit's going to happen in America, and the government can't stop it. Why? Because we could shut down their satellite dishes and everything. Why? Because we own them. That's why. Try fighting a war in the dark. Now, could I take out Starlink? Sure could. Why? Because I already got a laser up there, you bitches. That's why. That's why. You're a threat to the American people. Domination. I dealt with Hitler and my family dealt with Hitler. You ain't getting away with nothing in this country anymore. Care how much money you got. So, folks, if you can get underground, get underground. If you can get gas masks, get them. Get yourself a containage storage. One room in your house, apartment is for contamination, your clothes and everything. Put that in there in a bag till you wash your clothes or whatever. And get gas masks. We're going to need them. It's going to be a bio war. Get gas mask. Do what you can. Now, I have rumors that it's hot in America, folks. Right? Little birdie told me we got radiation in America. It would not shock me. When you got Russia saying that they created small suitcase nuclear devices, are you effing kidding me, man? I should smack the shit out of every single one of you. You think they're lying? So when they came to me and said, it's hot down south, you bet your ass it's hot. Like a nuclear potato. When are you people going to wake up? Yes, little nuclear devices that fit right inside a tiny briefcase. No, it won't contaminate the whole goddamn world, but all it needs to do is contaminate one person. And then he will contaminate the rest of the world. And that's how stupid these people are. And I don't want these people on my team. I don't even want, when this goes down, I don't even want these people around me because they're dumber than doornails. And you know what? What's funny is people failed to hear the warning. Even the Pentagon came out and said, we got a problem. What's the problem? It seems these other countries have created small little nuclear weapons that fit inside of a little briefcase. Oh, hey, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Right? And we got a problem. They're little suitcases. They're dirty bombs, right? Well, how powerful? Can it wipe out a city? No. What can it do? It can contaminate people, and then it'll spread like wildfire. Yeah, that's just great, right? Listen, I know some of you dudes are jarheads out there, and you served in our country. Wake up. I even mentioned biohazards to my family, and these son of a bitches are breaking out suits and gas masks and everything. Why? Because they know it's fucking real. You idiots better do something in this country. You know, they busted some guy out here in Ohio. What was he doing? He was making a nuclear reactor in his basement. In Ohio, they had to evacuate the whole town. It's a ghost town out there. Why? Because there was radioactive uranium all over the town. The effing guy was building a nuclear reactor between his basement and shed. And it's the greatest country in the world. Everyone's got radiation poisoning. It's radiation poisoning. That explains their hair falling out. That explains the other symptoms they're having. Yeah, I'm done with this madness. You are watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel, where everything here I say is real. You might not realize it today, but tomorrow it's going to smack you in the face. It's real. Listen, this somebody in this chat here, authorities, if you're watching, this guy in this chat is really pushing for me to do bad things. I ain't doing nothing. These cops are so pissed at me. They have done such bad things. They have it out for me. They're hoping and praying I make a mistake, right? They're hoping and praying I make a mistake. I've had an altercation with them before. Why? Because I opened my mouth, right? Right? That shit they tell you, see something, say something. I come from somewhere where you keep your mouth shut. But when these kids or these old ladies are being abused, I say something. Now I can't. There's nothing I could do. If you're laying on the ground, there's nothing I could do. I can't even call the cops. They'll kill me for calling the cops. I already got attacked because the cops were here the other day, and I was telling them, hey, you got to do something around here. If you don't, people are going to take it in their own hands. And it'll get ugly. But they never listen. And now we're right back to where we started. Yes, Debbie, get the sword. I am working on a Tyrannosaurus Rex, Debbie, in the lab. But what I want to use them for is military. And I know people are going, "Are you crazy?" No, no, no. I'm not crazy. I'm going to teach America not to abuse people just because uh, I'm not smart. Yes, T Rex. Yes, there was DNA left over from a sample of a bone that we found in Alaska. So don't tell me I can't make T Rex dinosaurs. I can do whatever I want in this country. And if I want to make and create a T Rex in the lab, I will. You folks are already seeing some of my work. Bigfoot. No, Mr. Trump, it's about time I came out and told the people Bigfoot is real. It was created. And there are more. Now deal with that, people. Why? Because I'm going to have a military. That's why. If it's going to be a giant Bigfoot, 8-foot guys, 350-pound Bigfoots, that's what it's going to be. If it's going to be UFOs, that's what it's going to be. If I'm creating raptors and T Rexes in a lab to use as military, that's what it's going to be. So, you folks out there that think stuff ain't real, you best wake up because it is real and we created it. And if I have to, we'll use it. Nah, these people are part of the problem, I think. I'm tapped into them. Whoever these dudes are, they're nuts. It's some, they want me to go into the ESP program for government. You couldn't pay me enough. Money talks, ladies and gentlemen. Money talks. These people have no idea what ES power is. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do now believe that witchery and sorcery and evil, we tracked down. We actually went ahead and tracked down the location of where all this evil came from. And it's going to shock you. We've tracked down a lot of stuff, folks. A lot of stuff. And it's all real. And for any of you folks out there wondering, we plead the fifth. I don't know what you folks are talking about. And if the spruce goose don't fly, I'll take all of our weaponry and designs and everything we got on a shelf, patented already, and we'll take our toys and leave. They got nothing. They got no weaponry left. They got no ammo to fight a war. They just didn't use their heads. These were not military guys. They're wasting all of our ammo, and there ain't even gonna be ammo to fight. You couldn't build ammo fast enough to fight this war. All right, we are coming up on an hour. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie channel, where we make and create some of the biggest, best things out there in the world. This world owes me quadrillions of dollars. And what you see is what you get. Sorry, folks. I'm really sorry. I wish they would have heeded the warnings. There's a higher power than the government, ladies and gentlemen. There's a higher power than even the United States Pentagon. Until that day comes that you people realize that, the United States of America is going nowhere. Now, I can go ahead and put on camera that everything is fine. I can make it look like America's perfect, if that's what you want. Right? I can get pre-recorded speeches of Trump, and I can make you people think everything is fine if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I can make a whole thing. I could broadcast it on the TV if I want. Cut right through their signal and put the stuff right on. I can make it look like it's a beautiful day out, folks, when actually you got, that's called radiation fallout down there. Contamination. Right? I can make it look like your day is the greatest to millions and millions and millions and millions of people, as in real life you're suffering. Your country is burning. I don't think you guys are ready for war with the higher power. I really don't. A lot of work to be done. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think Richard Allen's going to be found to be innocent. He's been trespassing on all of us. That's the crazy little sucker in our head. and a couple other of them guys down there in prison. Yeah, I believe it now. I'm telling the government, I'm on board now. What has to happen? This stuff is real. You got me. I'm on board. You're going to have to go back to burning them at a stake or beheading them or put a spike, right? Put a spike right in the chest, I guess. Yeah, if they're vampires, I don't know. You really messed up, government, churches, everybody. America is over. I'm not going to lie to you like the politicians. And it ain't ever coming back unless you got Jesus and God. But these politicians and rich people probably kicked God and Jesus out of America, much like the Delphi police departments and Indiana sheriff's department kicked out the FBI in the Delphi case. Now they're complaining, well, why couldn't it? Well, probably because you kick the professionals off that could have solved the case. You kick them off the case, right? That's what you guys said. You don't kick the FBI off the case. Are these people that dumb? Are are they that dumb? I'm dumb, but these people are dumb. You cannot kick any federal government agency off of a double murder case, possibly serial killers. And you folks, you're so stupid. You think you're cops. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. If you are a cop, there's a reason you ain't no more because you're dumber than shit. You don't kick the FBI off of any case. Any case. You can say you're kicking them off. You could kick them off, but we ain't stopping our investigation. That don't mean that the Federal Bureau of Investigation is, oh, they don't want us on this case. Let's just stop and pack up and go. These guys, are these people dumb? Indiana and the rest of you people did it to yourselves. The day you kicked the FBI off of the case was signs that it was corrupt. And they wanted to cover something up. But let me tell you something why the FBI and the Federal Bureau of Investigation was there already, because we've been having trouble down here in this good old boy part of the country. Right? And there's a reason why our guy in Indiana went up to talk to Mr. Kohlberger. Yeah, my guy was cowboy in the Kohlberger case. You know, the guys that pulled up in the van with the cowboys' hats on? Motherfuckers, you dudes are stupider than shit. I'm going to let this demon come through into America, I guess. I don't know. These people are nuts. They can't even connect a effing dot. Yes, it's true. Kohlberger was known in Indiana and had family and was a church thumper, supposedly, they're saying. I don't know if there's any proof of that, but I'm going to praise the FBI, the same FBI agent which Delphi happened before Kohlberger. So I'm giving the guy shots for listening to me and getting a team of guys out to Kohlberger's and collecting evidence and phone data. Why? To make sure none of these idiots weren't talking to Kohlberger and all the ads that he put out for people to come and join his thing so they could do studies on murdering people. Joey, may the crabs be with you. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going through a lot. I'm getting hit up north here by a lot of stuff. My apologies, sir, if it sounds radical, but it is radical. It is radical. There ain't nobody gonna help them, Joey. They got themselves in a ring, or even the big Capiche Capano is on my side. The big matzo ball. They're not getting away with it, Joey. You know that. I'm sure I ain't gotta tell Joey that, right? Uh, I sure could use some assistance up here. But I think you should get these people first. Doctors. Send plenty of medication for uh, parasites, and send doctors, real doctors, not corrupt ones. And this was payback for taking out the boss. I'm sorry, guys. Next time you'll use your you'll think twice. I don't know. I'm talking to you guys out there. You know exactly who I'm talking to out there. Hey Joey, they dumped everything into a little old lady. I can't believe these little old ladies out here running mafia families. Or I don't even think they're mafia. I think it's a cult or something. I'm not sure. If you're watching, Joe, it's a zoo out here. And no, I didn't create it. I've been locked up in this apartment for I don't know how long. Got people coming here stalking me and everything. Hey, Steve, Joey, Joe, Brad, and the rest of you guys. I can use some effing help down here, man. I really could. I know you're looking down on me and everything, but I could use some help up here, Stevie. I really could. I could use some help out here. I wouldn't lie. I'm not a begging man. I've never begged for money. I've always, if I need money, I go out and work. But I can't afford the things I need to keep this town safe. And this town is not safe. I don't care what these people say. This country ain't safe. So I could use some help, man. I don't know who these people are trespassing on me. And someone is sending them. Find whoever's sending them here to this apartment complex and chop the chain of command, or uh, chop off their route that they're taking. I don't know what they're doing. Demonic, whatever. Get rid of it. Get it out of here. I don't want it. I got I got Sicily wanting us to open the door so they can come and beat these people brains in. Right? I didn't even know we were having a war within the American mafia and the Sicilians. The real guys that created the whole thing want most of these dudes dead. And they want me to open up the floodgates, let them in, and wipe the shit out of the. This is unbelievable, man. And if any of you are listening from the old country, I know what you feel like now. I know. When these people were driving all over my little piece of thing out in front of my apartment, and it was leaving ruts and tearing up my grass, I was sitting there looking out going, Mamma mia. Now I know why all the old guys where I used to live in Chicago would tell me, don't walk on my grass or drive on my grass, Johnny. Yes, sir. Italians love their gardens and their yards. I don't even think I'm Italian, but when you grow up around it, they take pride. They take pride in things. And their yards and gardens are one of them. No, I'm going to end this. We're at an hour. I will be back with more. I want to thank Joey BK. Joey, do you need a wrench? Joe, is Joey feeling? Joe, you okay out there? ATS News, are you still here? Is Joey okay out there? You need some help out? You need a wrench? You need some sanctuary, my friend? You need to come in from the storm? I don't know. Just let me know. I am a friend. I'm not affiliated, but I am a friend. Especially when these Dell fires. Joey, you know what these Dell fires did. You know what the Summer Wells case did. They blame these other organizations, this syndicate, the mafia, the Mexican mafia. These idiots blamed them. Now, are there going to be more deaths? Well, let me tell you something. If you honkies are killing white girls and you're blaming the syndicate and the Mexican mafia and other organizations, I can imagine there's going to be more of your families coming up missing. You don't do something like that and blame the syndicate like that other idiot was doing in Delphi, saying it was his dad and the syndicate, the mafioso, killing 2 little girls. Are you nuts? That dude must be nuts. It was not the Italians. It was not the Mexican mafia. You honkies brought more damage to our country because these guys are pissed that your white little biker tricycle gang down there tried to blame other organizations and everything. Little pedo group down there. You brought this upon your own organizations, blaming the Italian mafia and the syndicate and the Mexican mafia for killing the 2 girls. These dudes are idiots. Offering dudes wrenches for sexual favors. My God, why can't I get a military guy to track this channel and track these dudes down? I'll tell you why, because they're hot phones. Don't worry, you little terrorist. We're going to find you. I hope you're white. I hope you're 100% honky. And I'm not talking about the Aryan Brotherhood. I don't have a problem with the Aryan nation. I don't have a problem with the mafiosos. I got a problem with these people around here in this town and in this state. Bunch of sickos blaming everybody but themselves. That makes sense to me. We've already found them guilty. We got arrest warrants out for judges, sheriffs, police, priests, bikers, you name it. Why? RICO. There was drugs involved, meth, prostitution, porn. The whole state will go down. The whole state. This is going to be devastating. It is going to be literally devastating. We might have to use weaponry. Maybe. No, I'm going to get off of this thing because I got these people trespassing. Someone is in me. Somebody. I don't know. Joey, let me know if you need a wrench, if you're in danger or anything like that, my friend, or you need sanctuary here or whatever. How's old Duty Ron doing out there? How's he been? Right? Hope he's doing good. All glory goes to him. But this ain't my sickness. This ain't my madness. And I ain't taking it. And not even Trump can stop me. You gonna kill your own family, Trump? You gonna kill your own family? I didn't think so. That's why this quest will continue on in America. And we will continue to lock up these bad boys with their bad toys and their organizations. Or if not, we'll put everybody in the bunkers and we'll let the other countries know, light your candles, hit America. We'll start all over again when it's over. When you push somebody with this much power in a corner, you're idiots. You're idiots. This much power, you don't want to piss them off. You folks have a great day. God bless. I'll talk to you later. Oh, please hit the like and sub. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel. Everything here is all out of my head. Improvisation. Get used to it. Learn how to use it. Learn how to use your trolls as your content. Learn how to use these people to make billions. And you've witnessed it right in front of your faces, right here, right now. And now everyone else is jumping on board. Upchurch and everybody else. Right. This whole channel is a documentary and everything. I know, Upchurch. You took a page right out of Johnny Kramer. Make yourself famous page and ripped it right out. And there you go. I'm glad to help you, Upchurch, or any of you guys out there that have been. I've seen it all. I've seen more than probably Alice Cooper. Right? I've been there. I have definitely seen the needles dangling from the arms, like Neil Young said. Yeah. Yeah. The only way is Jesus, the true Savior. That's all you can do. God bless everybody. And you folks have just watched one of the greatest, probably actors of all time, probably screenwriter, probably a genius, science, everything, weaponry. You folks right in front of your, a lot of people are flabbergasted. Are you little Johnny Kramer from Chicago? Is this much power? Yes. And I will never abuse my power. I will never abuse my power. I will use my power where it needs to be used. But I am not a tyrant. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a madman. But I will use my power and authority and weaponry to make sure these children are safe, our families are safe, and our country is on track and gets back to morals and integrity. We're going to get rid of this witchery, sorcery stuff. We're going to get rid of it. Folks, I'm sorry. You think you have the power of God. It's not. It's the devil. It's the devil. You will know when Jesus comes. It'll be a glorious day. We can only be so lucky. Till then, this is my show, my channel, my country. And if I have to, I'm going to bring in some of these YouTubers to help me. Well, I'm thinking about calling George myself and Jesse Ventura. Getting some of these guys up here on my side, right? Yeah. Yeah. Jesse Ventura is a Mongo. You're dang straight he is. MC Club. I'm going to get a hold of Mr. Ventura and get his ass up here. I want the stomping asses. That's what I want. Taking names and everything else. I want to make sure these people never do it again in our country. Ever. Any of this demonic crap, witchery, sorcery, whatever it is, biker club. I don't want this shit in my country. Go somewhere else. Go to Australia or I don't know. Go somewhere else, Russia or whatever, and do that shit. Right? That's the problem, Mr. Trump. Don't you understand? Pentagon. Don't you understand? It's a cell. Terrorist. The United States is the hub. We got proof now of all these bikers organizations popping up in other countries, and it's a terrorist cell. You gave them power. You used them to do murders and killings. Now they're all coming out saying the government was using these guys, these bikers, and everything to do murders. Boy, the United States government really got themselves in a ringer, folks. There ain't no getting out of it. I think you should start listening to me when I tell you that there are small devices that are so small they're in a briefcase. We've had knowledge of that for the past 20 years. Could it take out a whole city? Nope. But all it needs to do is contaminate one person, and you cockroaches will do the other rest. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just been smacked in the face with reality. Good luck. You folks have a good night. Be safe. God bless. I'll be back later. Folks, make sure you check out old Joey B.K. Lynn out there out on the East Coast. He's a crab guy out there. He's out there. Joe, one of the channels that I went ahead and I watched, put out a video yesterday. I feel sorry for you, sir. They gave him crabs. Cheddar biscuit from Red Lobster. He got crabs. Little jumping crabs or whatever. Yeah. I feel sorry for that dude. I feel sorry for that dude. You can't even go and eat no more. Effing crabs. Crabs. You know, the ones that are on your crotch and you're scratching in them. Them crabs. You can't even go into a restaurant in America and eat without getting crabs. This is unbelievable. Yeah, he put out a video a couple days ago. Griff. How dare these people? Can you believe? And I'm tired. I'm so tired of hearing this bullshit. It's the greatest country in the world. You might get crabs if you go to Red Lobster and eat, though. This is unbelievable. Come on. I can't deal with it. I'm out of here. I'm done. We got offers from other countries. We're out of here. We're taking the technology too, Trump. You didn't tell the people that, did you? Nah, you didn't tell them. Once Johnny Kramer leaves this bitch, all it goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you folks have a great day. I'm done with my extravaganzas and my rants and everything. Good luck to you, ladies and gentlemen out there. If you're thinking you're safe, you're not safe. If you think you're a boss of something, there ain't nobody more bossier than me. If you think you're going to go up the chains of the mafiosos to get to me, guess what? When you do get to the top, guess who's going to be there? Guess what they're going to say? Did you talk this over with Mr. Manuel Kramer? No, you didn't. So there you ain't none. You're none. Now you folks have a great day. You want to climb the ladder and get to me? you better have a real tall ladder, one that gets all the way to heaven. Because I don't know what to put. I don't know what to tell them. I ain't going nowhere. I don't think I'm going anywhere unless one of the other countries wants me to help out. Then I'll go there and help out. But you got a lot of ways to climb before you get to me, because I'm already in heaven. And let me tell you how long it takes to get to heaven. Lord, I wish I can tell you. But I'm there. We ain't coming down. I'm on the cross too. I'm going to be right there with Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Let's get this war over with so we can get back to living. Amen. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless. And I'll be back here later on. Hopefully the verdict comes in on the Delphi case. I could use some help up here, some protection. They are up here. They always were in Indiana. They always have been. Right? They always have been. They were always here. You folks have a great day. God bless. And let the wars begin, I guess.